Hi.
Who is that? Oh, it's Easter Bunny. Look at that. Go inside, Alex. Go inside.
Come on, guys. Come on inside.
You got.
Say hi to Mr. Bunny.
Hi,
Look at him. Like the battery's dead. Are you getting this?
You got Buzz Lightyear toys right
Oh, wow. Look at that. Easter Bunny brought you basket. Hey.
Man, stand next to the bunny. And you guys, Alex, look, stand next to the bunny. Stand next to the bunny. Alex.
Yay.
Yay.
Everybody.
Aww.
Matthew, you like Easter Bunny? He likes you too. See? He's nice.
Thank you for my presents.
Yeah, you can tell him thank you, Matt.
Alex, give him a hug. Give him a hug. Oh, look at that.
He likes to pick him up.
Yeah, look at that. Easter Bunny likes Alex.
He likes to pick him up. The Easter Bunny's smiling.
He's fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Man, go give him a hug. Say thank you for the presents.
Oh, oh, and that's Matthew's toy.
Nice green goblin too.
All right. Okay, you guys.
Okay, Mom, go by the Easter Bunny. Let me get a picture of you and the Easter Bunny. Come on.
Yeah, get your dirty paws off me, you. Oh, yeah, everybody. Look at Alex. He's going to get...
Hold on.
The bunny's so big, he can't put him in a picture.
Like this Easter Bunny?
Wow.
Okay, alright, let me get a picture of you and the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, there you go.
Kathy, can you hold this?
Easter Bunny's sweating.
Get a picture with the Easter Bunny.
Come on, Matt, come on. Easter Bunny. Come on, Alex. Everybody.
Come on, look, hurry, my battery's starting to die. I have to take pictures quick. Hold on, I gotta turn it back on.
All right.
This battery does not last long at all.
Oh, yeah, you take 70 pictures each time.
What am I supposed to do? I like taking pictures.
You got to finger right on the flash.
You had your finger right on the flash.
Right on.
I did? Oh, hold on, let me do it again. Go ahead.
Okay, now mommy with the bunny.
Okay, and then I'm sure Kat wants to get a picture of the bunny.
Yeah, now behave, bunny.
Come on, guys. Come here. Come here, guys. Come on.
All right. 1, 2,
Alex, come here.
3. Alex, turn around.
Alex, turn around.
Hey, cheese.
Okay, and here, Kathy, we'll get a picture of Kathy. And then we can have the Easter Bunny go see Ed.
I don't know. I don't know about this bunny. Look, go to the bunny. Go to the bunny. Go.
Are you ready? Carrots.
Go to the bunny.
Okay, Bunny, why don't you hop in the bedroom and see Grandpa? Okay? That's all right. We just woke up the kids in the other street and they had to come and
No, you gotta see this. Here, this with him. You gotta see this with him. He's just, look at.
He's just grinning. There's my
He wants to
Grandpa.
lay down.
Oh, let me get a picture.
Bunnies can jump.
Bunny's can
Bunnies
jump.
can jump.
He can hop.
Alex, go by Grandpa. Give Grandpa a kiss. almost there. You guys can open it.
Let me help you out. Nothing else, nothing else. Can I help you open?
What's in here? Wow! Alex, look! Look!
Wow! My Buzz Lightyear boat!
Cool. What else is in there?
Mac, look, see what else is in here. Alex, look, I got a Woody costume. Look, it's Woody's costume.
Buzz Lightyear airplane!
Yeah. Alex, look. Alex, look.
Look, rescue hero car!
Yeah.
Rescue hero helicopter and a motorcycle and the truck.
Oh, yeah. What else we got there?
It's a bunny book.
Look, an airplane boat.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
And
look at
there's
this.
remote control.
See?
Look.
It's a Buzz Lightyear boat.
Yeah, okay. What else we got there?
And
Look, I
pajamas.
got the blue
Look at the
one.
pajamas. Aren't they cute?
Whoa! I got Buzz Lightyear boat there.
Alex, look. Look.
What?
Go jump in the shower.
Alex, look.
Oh!
Matt, where'd you get that stuff at?
The Easter Bunny.
When was he here?
He was at the head door.
No one told me. I was upstairs.
Oh no, Neil
I didn't
didn't
get
get
to
to
see the
see
Easter
Easter
Bunny.
Bunny.
I was upstairs.
Oh, he's really big.
Maybe you can show me pictures later.
Say the Easter Bunny's just for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something, he looks so good.
Look at Alex. Alex, look at Buzz Bunny.
What's that
The Easter Bunny's just for kids.
Oh wow, it's Buzz Lightyear.
Let's see what's in it.
Wow, hold on a second, guys.
What's in it?
Oh, you got another telephone. Oh, Alex.
I got an Easter Bunny candy.
All right.
Cool. Peter Cottontail.
That's
Guys,
my
when you-
Easter Bunny candy.
And when the Easter Bunny was here, he brought this for Uncle Neil. And he brought, look at Matt, the Easter Bunny brought this for Daddy. Look.
Oh, wow. Chocolate bunny with big ears.
And then
Check.
Grandpa got a sugar-free one. Look.
Cool. Everybody got something. Easter bunny's not so nice.
It's candy. Candy, you can eat it. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I got it. Buzz Lightyear boat.
I like that one. That's cool.
Right in the pool.
Well, later. We're going to pool later.
I'm right behind.
That's it? There's nothing else in the basket? I think you have more
Stuff in the
things.
back here, there's stuff inside the bag.
Look at all the things in there.
I got one too.
What is it? Pajamas?
Look, I got the same.
Oh, wow, those are
I
cool.
got the same, Mommy.
I like that hat.
Alice is eating the jelly beans.
And what else, Matt, you have?
What else
What's
is
in the
it?
bag? In the rabbit's head. Rabbit brain.
Oh,
What's in here?
M&M's?
In here too.
This tastes good.
Yeah, okay.
So
What's behind you?
what the rabbit look like?
Is he funny looking?
Buzz candy.
Wow. Matthew, what's in this bag right here? Open that bag. What's in there? What is that?
I got Buzz Lightyear costume.
It's a Buzz Lightyear costume. You want to put it on?
No, thank you.
Alex got a Woody one. You could be Buzz and Alex would be Woody.
Alex.
And then, Alex, look at the camera. it's a washcloth. It's a towel that when you hit the water, it expands big.
Matthew! 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 Matthew!
What am I doing?
Oh no!
It's cushioning. Go over here, Rudy. It's not hard. It's soft. Yeah. Sorry, Alan.
Matthew!
You lost one. You lost one.
He just runs in there.
Hey, Clint. Hey, Clint.
Okay, come on, let's go over here.
Almost 2.
Look at him, he's such a good boy. Put him on, right? Yeah, you can put him on. No.
Hi, Matt.
We'll make his video.
Where's Matthew at?
I got it right here.
I want to play here still.
Oh, Matthew, you make it all worthwhile.
Talk to your kids.
Yeah, talk to your kids.
Hey, my little buddy.
It's a nice vista. I mean, it's a beautiful picture, you know what I mean?
Did you get one of the wave coming in?
Alex!
Alex! Alex!
And the end. There's Kathy. Oh.
Mommy's trying to try.
Yes, I'm getting ready.
That's Mommy's bathroom. There's one room. Alex's sleeping arrangement. What the neighborhood looks like. Now we're going to the other bedroom. This is washer dryer here, and there's another bedroom here. With the bathroom.
You can't run from the twins forever.
What can I do?
That's it.
Maybe you can answer that question yourself.
Where are we going?
On the boat.
What are we gonna do?
See fishes.
Okay, and what else?
See the water.
We're gonna look and yeah. Are we gonna see houses and alligators?
Yeah.
I hope so.
And sharks.
Oh, well, there's not much of a chance of that.
We can eat boats.
Okay, you can be a guide now.
That one's fast. That one's fast.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alec, and I'd like to welcome you to the scenic boat tour. You're going to enjoy this next hour. The tour takes us across 3 lakes that are connected by 2 canals. Now, the lakes are natural freshwater lakes, but these canals were man-made. The canals were dug in the late 1800s by a gator in a few weeks, but that doesn't mean anything. Most any lake in Florida is going to have a gator, and we do have them here too, even though we may not see them all the time. A few days ago, there was an otter playing off of our dock about 10 or 15 yards. By the way, the white bird over there, right as the white egret, member of the heron family. Now, this is the Albin Pelagic Museum and Sculpture Garden. Mr. Pelagic came to the United States from Czechoslovakia in 1901. Young fellow, about 22 years old at the time, he became a world-famous artist. He was especially known for his sculptures, and you see a lot of his work scattered throughout the garden. He was also a painter and a wood carver. In fact, when he was only 15 years old, he carved an elaborate nativity that's on display. A very devout man, he made several Christ on the cross sculptures like you see there. There's another one of those in the museum, and he made one for a church in Omaha, Nebraska. Unfortunately, he had a stroke when he was around 72 years old and left him partially paralyzed, but he kept working even from his wheelchair. Before he died in 1965, he had completed 16 more works of art. The size of the canal is called the Elephant Ear, very aptly named, as you can see. Red blossoms on this bush to the left is bougainvillea.
Tight squeeze back there, huh?
When you see the next one?
Oh yeah? You're a Florida native, aren't you?
Well, I'm a semi-native. I got here about 50 years ago.
Yeah? Where are you from originally?
North Carolina.
Oh, you have the southern accent.
I didn't know I had an accent.
Who maintains these?
Try to preserve
Oh yeah, it's sinking.
having a problem in Tennessee.
Yeah.
On the left, you have the ubiquitous flamingo. Now, this is Lake Virginia, named after the state of Virginia by one of our early settlers. A little bit larger than Osceola. Osceola is 158 acres and Virginia is 223 acres. Now, by looking over to the right, you'll see a beautiful church. This church is the Knowles Chapel, and this is the centerpiece of Rollins College campus. It was named for Mr. Francis Knowles, an early settler and a very successful businessman many years ago. Mr. Knowles' 2 daughters commissioned an architect to build that. It was finished and dedicated to their father's memory in 1932. The Knowles Chapel has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. Okay, yeah, on the porch.
It's got its Wide open too.
Yeah, he's got his tail feathers through. Oh yeah, I wish he was out in the yard a little bit easier to see, but that's one of your peacocks.
Yeah, they can see the head that he's walking.
Come on, spread your feathers again.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. I thought it was something else. I'm like, wait, that's a peacock.
That is your peacock. Someone on the tour the other day told me that technically these are peafowl, and the peacock is the male and the peahen is the female. But I think most of us just refer to them as peacocks. The genius's daughter, Jeanette, married Hugh McCain. Dr. McCain was a president of Rollins College for many years. Jeanette also founded the Morse Museum, naming it for her grandfather, Charles Morse. You'll find the Morse Museum downtown Winter Park on North Park Avenue campus. Not a very large campus. In fact, it's only about 67 acres, but this is one of the prettiest schools in the country. Rollins is a 4-year liberal arts and science school. They confer bachelor and master degrees. It's a co-ed institution. Building on the other side of this Olympic-sized swimming pool is the Student Union building. There are tables under those little white umbrellas. They have cafeteria in there so you can enjoy outdoor dining if you like. Big building with the tall pointed tower on the left is the library. They have 250,000 volumes in that library,
Nice
plus
school.
another 1,500 periodicals and journals. Academically, Rollins is rated very high, comparable to any school of its size in the country.
How many students?
Genius. Stayed occasionally. He's over there. But
You
all
hear
right,
it?
listen at him.
It's going behind the boathouse.
Notice these bushes in front of us in the edge of the water. This is papyrus. I bet you remember reading about the old ancient Egyptians making some early form of paper out of papyrus. Remember that?
Papyrus.
That is papyrus. There's a peacock over there. Yeah, he's hardly visible.
He's highly miserable.
The,
Or visible.
barely visible.
I didn't know what he said.
Not
Highly
highly
visible
No,
or miserable?
Barely. Barely. The purple flower on the left is a princess plant, and then, of course, some hibiscus. The blue flower over here on the left is plumbagos. Look at the banana tree on the end here, and you'll see some bananas growing there. This home was built in 1899 by Mr. Brewer. He was a carriage maker and a businessman from Cortland, New York. Came to Florida to pick up lumber to build his carriages. He liked it down here. As a matter of fact, he suffered ill health, so he spent a number of his winters here. In 1920, he decided to enlarge this home, and so he used the plans of the home that they owned in Cortland, New York, and made this one into a duplicate of their Cortland house. By the way, a few weeks ago, there was some folks on board from the Cortland, New York area. They told me that the duplicate of this home is on the campus, today is on the campus of the Cortland State University. They went on to explain that it is being used as a fraternity house. This is a beautifully landscaped home in front of us. This is one of the nicest landscaped homes in the whole area. There's a water fountain surrounding this little statue. When they turn the water on, they have a half a dozen jets of water. Wish they turned it on. It's real pretty. This next bridge we're going under was the old Palmer Avenue Bridge, and years ago it was a wooden bridge. The lights on this bridge were gas lamps years ago. They kept the fixtures, but they've changed them from gas to electricity now.
Glowacki. Don't kick. Hey, Matt. Can't you see having a little boat and driving down here?
Isn't it picturesque in here?
Yes, it is, indeed.
This tree was blown over the canal by Hurricane Donna in 1960. Yesterday and for some weeks, this green plant that you see here, it's called resurrection fern. The leaves have been brown, dried up, look completely dead. Last night we had some good rains, and so as soon as it gets rain on it, these leaves green up almost instantly, so they call it resurrection fern. It's been sitting there for several years. We can safely assume that's not a Democratic stronghold.
More bamboo. Look at that bamboo plant. Oh my goodness.
This is a natural fern in Florida. Very popular, it grows everywhere. But it makes a very nice house plant. In a pot and a tank.
I love that. That would be great.
Bradley Boathouse in honor and memory of Mr. Bradley, who was the first coach of the Rollins team. Now we're coming into Lake Maitland. This is the largest of our lakes at 450 acres. Successful businessman and a banker that owned all this. When the azaleas are in bloom and about February and March, it's just a riot of color in there. Mr. Kraft donated this to the city of Winter Park, and this is a public park today. The Kraft children put this structure with the tall columns. They put this here as a memorial to their parents. And this is a favorite spot for weddings. Lots and lots of weddings are held at the Kraft Azalea Gardens. That structure is a small-scale replica of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece. The Alabama Hotel has now been converted to condominiums also.
Yeah, put Alex to sleep.
Yeah, it's going to.
I hope I have put everybody. That's why I thought maybe I had.
A few years ago, there was a movie made especially for television. This movie was directed by Tom Hanks. The movie was called From Earth to the Moon. Some of the scenes in that movie were filmed at this big home right here beside us. You may have seen that movie From Earth to the Moon on HBO.
I like this area.
Now this is an island over here to the right. The only access to this island is over that bridge, and it is a man-made island. Years ago, there was a big swampy area there, and they began to fill it in. Gradually, over a period of time, they created this island, which today is called the Isle of Sicily. There are a number of beautiful million-dollar homes on the Isle of Sicily. The birds that you see here, one in the top of the tree and one by the base, is called the anhinga, A-N-H-I-N-G-A. See, unlike other birds, the anhinga does not have any oil in its feathers. We'll frequently see the anhinga with its wings spread out. It'll spread its wings when it comes out of the water to dry its feathers. When it's in the water, all you see is a big long neck sticking up over the surface. Looks sort of like a snake at that time, so sometimes they call it a snake bird. Nest. We've been seeing an osprey perched up there for several weeks. I'm pretty sure the eggs will be hatching soon, if not already hatched. Osprey, of course, is a beautiful bird, a raptor, like the eagle and the hawk. Ospreys live on an average 20 to 22 years and have a 4-foot wingspan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are going to be some young ospreys there soon. Back to Rollins College. There's a building on the campus at the corner of Park Avenue and Fairbanks, and on the side of that building it says Archibald Randall Bush Science Center. Small home between these two big houses was the guest cottage for the Bush family. The large home to the left of the Bush guest house was built about, almost 4 years ago, and close at the black wall. When the light reflects just exactly right, we can see that that is a waterfall, a very unique feature.
Chocolate na Matthew?
Uh-huh. You want a chocolate mug?
Say hi to Daddy. This whole area was the Packard Estate.
Blow them a kiss.
Let's go back to the Venetian Canal again.
Say,
Look at there.
ooh. Now say hi to mommy. Okay, good boy. Blow her a kiss. Blow her a kiss. Wow, look where we're going. Uh-oh.
The Nelson family, they were very wealthy. Their two daughters studied music at Rollins College. Mrs. Nelson lived considerably longer than her husband. She raised German Shepherd dogs, and she had a fence over there by the seawall to keep the dogs safe from the alligators, of course. And she loved to grow roses. She was a member of the garden club. When she died at 92 years old, the garden club ladies named a rose in her memory, the Nelson Rose. In her will, about this home, all the furnishings, an art collection and millions of dollars to Rollins. Rollins has sold it. It's a private residence again. There's a building on the campus not far from the Knowles Chapel. And on the side of that building it says William and Virginia Nelson Department of Music, no doubt because their daughters did study music there.
Wow.
Until August of 2001, there was a great big two-story brick home over here where this vacant lot is now. This two-story brick home was called Casa Feliz, that's Spanish for House of Happiness. Casa Feliz was a very historic home, having been built in 1933. Those are white egrets flying there. Very historic home, and several years ago it was sold for $3.4 million, and then the owner began to tear it down. He just wanted the land to build a home of his own choice. A lot of people thought it was too historic a home to be lost, so they prevailed on the new owner to stop his demolition, give him some time to do something with it, which he did. Said he would not spend tax money on it, so they solicited private funds and raised $500,000, and a year ago this past August, they picked it up and moved it about a block away, where they intend to make a museum out of it. You can see Casa Feliz today if you like by going up to the four-way stop behind our boat dock. Turn to your right and go north on Interlochen Avenue, and Casa Feliz will be on the left. About 3 blocks right beside a golf course.
You like it?
This is certainly one of my favorite homes. The bushes up there with the red blossoms is more of the bougainvillea. And the flowers growing on the edge of the water are canna lilies.
Nice, nice.
This next home was owned by the Episcopal Diocese some years ago. It was the home of their bishop. But it too is now a private residence again.
That's her box.
And here we go. This is
Matt, thumbs up!
there's no way. Look, just like that.
I can't even hold it down. Yeah, these CDs all the way up.
You gonna dive in?